Hello, Paul Hamilton here, giving you a sneak peek of this edition of iPad Monthly, the coding edition, the special edition. So, this is just a quick look at some of the content and ideas. So we start off using Scratch Junior, and we're actually looking at um, how we can actually introduce coding to our very young students. You can see here screenshots. We've got our link to our video tutorial, which teachers find very helpful. We've got all the links and screenshots if you don't want to watch the video, and you can just follow it that way. In this one, we have Scratch talking about a place which fits in beautifully with the geography curriculum. You've got their curriculum connections for both Australia and also the United States and the core standards there. We've got a fantastic poster there looking at some classroom rules that your students can follow to make them, I guess, better coders in regard to their habits and their different things, make them become better risk takers and better problem solvers. So fantastic little poster there. We've got a fantastic idea for consolidating maths outcomes with introducing code, once again with Scratch Junior. Fantastic video, curriculum connections all the way through it. We've got some coding tips throughout it. So talking about things like introducing young kids to debugging, for example, and how we can run a little activity which gets very, very young kids to analyze code instead of just creating it. So they're actually looking for the problems within the code at a young age, which we think is really, really important. We move on to the Tickle app. Our first one there is looking at creating just basically a basic game and getting a small animation of getting our little orca to move, consolidating degrees, angles, and those different things. The fourth activity, once again, curriculum connections all the way through it, we've got some inspirational little posters that you can download and for free, which is fantastic. Lesson idea 4, also using the Tickle app here, looking at students creating a musical composition game for younger students, which is a fantastic little activity to get kids creating more interactive type applications. And then we jump into lesson 5, which is creating an art creation type game, looking at Hopscotch app. We've got a video tutorial there, step-by-step instructions on how to actually do that. And once again, curriculum connections all the way through there. And that's looking at the art curriculum as well as kind of the digital technologies curriculum as well. And then our final one, we look at, this is a fantastic idea of using Hopscotch and using code as a way of students to demonstrate scientific understanding. So in this example, we look at gravity and look at forces and how we can create a basic I guess, piece of code that gets kids to demonstrate a tennis ball going up and down and the gravity and the scientific concepts behind it, which is fantastic. We've got upcoming events, some things to look at both in Australia and overseas in the United States. We've got our fantastic Become our iPad Monthly Champion offer, which is a fantastic links to submit a lesson idea yourself, which is fantastic there as well, and basically finishing up there. So this is just a fantastic addition that I'm really, really proud of, looking at coding, and it looks great on any device, whether it be web devices. You can see there I've turned my iPad up that way and it looks fantastic as well. Just a really, really great resource for teachers wanting to use iPads a little bit more effectively in class, but also looking at this fantastic area of coding and how we can introduce it across all curriculum areas. Paul Hamilton here, signing off.